Teachers Village, as the name suggests, was actually meant for teachers. So sabi nga nung kasama ko, people here are smart because they are actually descendants of legitimate and great teachers. Today, I have the opportunity to show you this townhouse here in Teachers Village, Quezon City. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. Of course, we're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. On with the tour. So right here, you see a 3-car port, and nakabukas na actually yung gate, so you weren't, please excuse the motor. So hindi niya nakita yung itsura ng facade when it's closed. Now, thanks to the motor that just ran by, it will tell you that this house does face the street. And again, this is Teachers Village, so it's considered as one of the more, it's an open subdivision, but it's also pretty safe. All right, so from here, this is the main entrance. Please excuse the table, this is for scale. Meron tayo access to the side, but for now, main entrance muna tayo. So upon entering, you have this foyer, which is distinct because it has wooden flooring. The rest of the floor has ceramic tiles. So ito yung living room. You have lots of space. Actually, saktong-sakto siya for a living room. You have your couch here, your curved TV over there. And then, halata na yung each area may sarili siyang appointed area. Yun. So you have your dining and your kitchen. Now, this is a really, really nice kitchen. It's essentially modular, meaning the cabinetry was done elsewhere and then sinalpak siya dito. That's usually how modular cabinets are made. And everything just fits perfectly, such as this ref. Supposedly, dito yung oven, so you just need to purchase those for yourself. But mind you, the air conditioning units for this is actually free, so it comes with the house. Just a side note there. So you have here a built-in range and of course your sink. One of the things I really like about this kind of sink, kung madalas kayo maglinis ng kitchen counter, ito yung tipong kung basa dyan, you just do this, you're done. So not everyone favors this kind of sink, but let me know what you think. Are you the kind who favors this kind, or mas gusto niyo yung medyo nakaangat where the water doesn't even get to the rest of the counter? Okay. From the kitchen, you have this glass door, and it's your access to the side. So you can go to the garage or to your utility area. So you have here your toilet and bath. So anyone can use this, guests and whatnot, kung sino man yung nasa first floor. But it's also for your maid, whose quarters are over here. Sorry, may mga personal items nga pala na nakatago. So ito na rin yung nag-act as your dirty kitchen. So you have your sink here, etc. You can also have your laundry or your washing machine / dryer sa area na to. That's why there are drains provided. Okay, so that's essentially your first floor. But before we go up, you also have storage under the stairs. Teka, buksan ko lang. Na may laman na. Mga construction items kasi kakatapos lang ng project na to. So yeah, you have storage over there. Okay, so on to the second floor. So this house has 3 stories, and the second and third floors are for your private spaces. So behind this door, we have bedroom number 1. So lots of space. Gabi na kasi ngayon, so hindi nyo na makita, but this corner window lets in so much light. And then, of course, you have your ensuite toilet and bath right next to your wardrobe. across this room, basically dalawa lang naman yung room sa floor na to. And sinulit niya, you'll see why. You have the master bedroom. So it's a huge room. Of course, with an ensuite toilet and bath. Buksan natin ilaw. Laki! You got lots of wardrobe space. You've got your sink, your throne, and your shower right at the end over there. And then yung actual bedroom or bed space. Yan, laki oh. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is a queen-size bed. Lots of space pa to the sides, may sofa pa, and your entertainment system. And there's a balcony. Okay, so again, this is in Teachers Village. So if you or anyone you know is in the market or is in the lookout for a house like this in Teachers Village, please do share this video to them or share it on your social media because you never know who you might be able to help just by sharing our videos. Kasi, yeah, buying a house isn't a joke. You need to have the best deal, right? Because it's not like you're gonna buy tons of houses for your own perusal. So it would be really nice if we could help out you or your friends. Okay, so again, because I mentioned this is in Teachers Village, right? That means you're near schools like Claret, you're near schools like UP, Ateneo, Miriam, what else? And you're near food hubs or commercial spaces like UP Techno Hub, etc. And Fisher Mall pa nga eh, kasi dire-diretso lang yan sa QF. Alright, so going up the 3rd floor. Also, if you'll notice the stairs, hardwood yung ginamit. So it has that really sturdy feel that makes it feel like it's gonna last forever. But the rest of the floor is ceramic, so it's really easy to maintain, easy to clean. And another feature of this house that, yun pagpasok mo, hindi mo ma-explain kung bakit. Pero feeling mo it's that much extra luxurious. It's because of the high ceilings and even the high, more than, you know, the standard door height. I am not that short, I guess, but this really does make me look extra short just because it's actually taller than the usual or than the standard 2.1. Okay, so bedroom number 3, it's essentially the same as bedroom number 1 that I showed you from downstairs. So you got lots of space, you've got that corner window, ang ganda ng sunset sa labas, and you have your ensuite toilet and bath. And finally, just like with the 2nd floor, 2 bedrooms lang yung nasa 3rd floor din. And as you can see, it's also huge. So it's almost like the master bedroom, except this one was basically turned into a family room. So you have your family room, you have your entertainment, but you still have the same toilet and bath. So lots of space, lots of wardrobe space and whatnot. So why would you turn this one into an entertainment room or family room instead of just make it a bedroom? You can, but what's inspiring about this particular room is that it has access to a balcony with a sink and everything. So this is great for entertaining guests or your own family. If you just want to hang out here, have some snacks. Right now, walang stars kasi medyo maaga pa, but it's actually pretty amazing how here in Metro Manila you can see stars at night. And I've been able to take photos of them using my cell phone actually. So the sky is getting kind of clear. Either that or phones today are getting better. So anyway, I digress. Recap. So you've got 330 square meters of floor area, 133 square meters of lot area, 3 stories, a 3 carport, 4 bedrooms, 5 toilet and baths. You have your separate maids' quarters. One of the bedrooms you can transform into a family den or entertainment area because it has access to that lovely balcony up top. I'm sure you haven't forgotten that because I just talked about that a few minutes ago. And honestly, what really makes this house great is the fact that it's also in a great location, again, here in Teachers Village. Now, if you're aware of Quezon City's history, basically Quezon City, there was a time that the government wanted to appoint certain areas here in Quezon City and make it a legitimate government project. So there were areas for government buildings, there were areas for this, that, and this. And Teachers Village, as the name suggests, is actually meant for teachers. So sabi nga nung kasama ko, people here are smart because they are actually descendants of legitimate and great teachers. So if you want to see this place for yourself, and take note, Teachers Village is in a really good spot in Quezon City. It's near really good schools, as it should be, right? So you've got Claret, Ateneo, Miriam, UP, etc. And you've got these really nice food hubs. Tawag dito. What's that really famous food street? Apart from Matalino, Maginhawa, there you go. So Maginhawa, Matalino, those are all food hubs. Not to mention you're near UP Techno Hub, UP TC, Town Center. So it's a really convenient place. And if you or someone you know is interested in a house like this, make sure you share our videos, make sure you share it to your friends, or even better, make sure you send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.